What is up, everybody? I'm back. Just got back from fishing, so it's good to go fishing. Show you guys where I'm at. This is all demo account. Do not think it's a live account. So my goal is to make this thing 100,000 tomorrow. This is the LMFX demo contest for my wife. Buying USDJPY, like I said this morning. Selling gold. Stacking trades every time the margins free up. That's all I'm doing. Stacking as much as I can for USDJPY. Buying USDJPY for the rest of the week, but selling gold for the rest of the week. If you look at the daily chart and look at the 4-hour chart, this is not a live account. Like I said, this is straight demo. That way I can be a little bit more realistic with this account. Okay, this could have been the live account, but oh well. Lesson learned. Let's see. Since my wife still has Bitcoin, I know there was a bet that I wasn't supposed to be trading until 2018, but I got taken care of. I'm currently waiting for some more Bitcoins because I can't do anything for Coinbase until tomorrow. They stopped doing any transactions for debit cards, credit cards, and some other payment systems. So I don't know what's going on with them tonight, but I got some Bitcoin going into JAFX. And so I don't know if you guys are familiar with JAFX. So that way you guys can see the website here. And so I'm actually going to get into them not tonight, sometime tomorrow, once Coinbase fixes their system for processing any transaction for buying Bitcoin. That's the only thing. I tried to get some more, but it didn't work out so well. So I'll be starting pretty low, like really low. I'm talking about 30-40 bucks, under $50. And the goal for that one is to see how much I can leverage and how much I can max out on the margins. I've seen some guys do it where they start out with like $40-50, and you can see that the starting deposit on the website is $10. And I've seen some guys do it where they can start out with $40-50, do like a 25-cent trade or a 15-cent trade, and then automatically make like over 100 bucks in one day just with putting $40-50. So that's what I'm trying to do with that little small account. I know I'm jumping from brokers to brokers, and so but most importantly is I'm trying to jump into Bitcoin and using Bitcoin as a way of form of withdrawing and depositing, because the deposits and the withdrawals are free. There's no fees for it, and plus the transactions are a lot quicker. And so yes, with the credit card and debit card, it is instant for some brokers, but most of them are trying to switch into Bitcoin right now. And so, and plus I did have some issues with debit cards and credit cards where I would have some unknown charges from different states. And so I'm trying to stay away from that. I'm trying to use Bitcoin because Bitcoin has its own address. You cannot duplicate it whatsoever. So that's what we're trying to do with Bitcoin. I want to see what else I want to talk about here. I got some important news for Euro in the morning at 2 a.m. exactly at 2 a.m. when London sessions open. So 2 a.m. London sessions open. Wednesday, like I said, Wednesday is a big day. Look at all the red news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 red news. Oh crap, they are. Also, tomorrow, 7 p.m., they're starting the Jackson Hole. And so that is going to be very interesting with all the banks. All the central banks are meeting up. Don't know what they're going to talk about. It is probably going to be either fast pace or it could just range up and down, just like what it did Monday and Tuesday. So expect either pairs just fluctuating within a 200-point difference, 400-point difference, whatever, and it could be just scalping mode versus swinging. You never know, especially for a meeting like this. And so it's supposed to go all the way till Saturday. I think that's what they talked about. So if it's starting tomorrow and it's gonna go all the way till Friday night or Saturday morning, so it's gonna be a pretty interesting event. Um, I don't know if Trump's gonna be there, but I forget. I know that Miss Yellen, the head FOMC Fed for U.S. is going to be speaking Friday as well for the monetary policy for the fall, what they plan on doing for Reagan Heights. So Friday's going to be another key event as well. So Wednesday's going to be a kickoff. Can it be a trend reversal day? Yes, it can. And so you gotta stay on top of your game, especially to start from London sessions and the opening of New York sessions. And so I would definitely be prepared. I'm not going to be trading live, not until Coinbase fixes their stuff. And so it probably won't be till late at night tomorrow or with Thursday morning. And so with the process going with JFX, they said it takes about 3 to 6 hours to put the Bitcoin into the account, into the live account. Leverage is 500 to 1. I'm going to go back here and show it to you guys. I was introduced to this broker a couple months back, and I heard some bad reviews, and then I heard some good reviews. And so you don't know unless you really try it out. I did try out their competition for the demo contest. It was the only demo contest that, let's see here, they still have the competition tab. I did try, this was May 1st, and first place was 5,000. They paid out 5 places. LMFX only pays out 3 places, and top person gets 1,000. Here they was paying 5,000. That was back in May 1st to May 31st, and I got a good feeling of how their leverage was worked, and I ended up losing the account within I think the third or fourth day, and I was down to like $9, and then I stacked some trades on Euro. Euro has the lowest spreads for JFX. That's what I've seen so far. And then the second lowest spread would be USDJPY. And then the third lowest spread would be the pound or Australia. I forgot what it was. But they have live spreads that you can look on their website. So I was down to like $9, and this is the demo contest for JFX, and then I stacked it on Euro, and I made it back. That $9 turned into $56-$60, and it was like 2-3 cent lots, and so 2-3 cents can get your account back up even at the lowest point of your account. So so I got a chance to see how their 500 to 1 leverage worked. I got to see how the small account worked on the demo account, and you just gotta try it for yourself. I mean, a lot of people been asking me about which broker to go with, which brokers have I tried, which brokers have I looked into, and it'd be cool to have someone else doing YouTube videos and why they choose this broker, that broker. And I'll be honest, it's really hard to find people that talk about Forex brokers and why they choose them and the pros and cons about it. So I will try and do my best, going from broker to broker, and like I said, I'm still going to try and stay with FinPro, use Bitcoin. I'm still gonna go back to LMFX for a premium account so I can swing those trades. And so this is just gonna be, you know, a fun account, and see what I can do with it. And it's I don't know, it's like I said, it's been a really up and down journey for me, and to figure out exactly what I want to do to anticipate for the markets, and what I want to do for my own trading style, and to be a really high risk, high aggressive trader. You know, you just gotta find low spreads and low commissions all the time. And I don't know. I'm trying to see what else. JAFX does accept US clients, if you're probably wondering. And you can see here the spreads. These are the actual live spreads on their website. You can take a look at it. They're currently updating their debit card and credit card processing system. They said they should have it by the end of the week. That's what I was told. 0 fees for Bitcoin. They do have a Bitcoin buying option when you click deposit, and then it gives you 2 minutes to buy Bitcoin at that price, or transfer from a Bitcoin exchange into their Bitcoin address, which I thought was pretty cool. I think it's almost like what FinPro is trying to do too. And so, LMFX has not decided to switch to Bitcoin, which I'm really shocked. So I don't know. Really don't know what their plans are, to be honest. I mean, let's see here. I talked a little bit about JFX. I talked about what's going on with the markets. I already talked about what I plan on doing for USDJPY. Buy the whole week, sell gold for the rest of the week. Anything can happen starting tomorrow. Wednesday is a very, very big day. Very, very interesting day. It is going to be probably the most volatile day, which I think it's going to be make or break you. Yeah, 7 p.m. You can tell that 7 p.m. again for Thursday, Jackson Hole. 7 p.m. again for Friday, Jackson Hole. Wow, no, what is it? I'm just looking for Monday. Oh, okay. Monday morning be good for US. Don't know if there's anything else I need. If I wanted. Oh yeah, crystal ball contest. I hope you guys are entering the. You have 7 hours left. I know the screen cuts out here, but you have about 7 hours and 30 minutes to make your LMFX crystal ball contest. I'm guessing pound is gonna go back around the 127 range. I don't know exactly what price. I'm not gonna tell you guys what price I'm going. If you guys are probably wondering, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just guessing that it'll probably be down at the 1.27 range. The way I'm looking at it. Like I said, I already gave a lot of free tips on how to guess for the crystal ball contest. And you just gotta stack trades like what I'm doing on a demo contest if you really want to win. It goes by gains. You don't win by being the most consistent trader. That's not what they talk about. And so it's all about gains. It's all about making the most. That's what it comes down to. That's the only way you're gonna win in any contest. That's the most easiest way is to stack a position on top of another position on top of another position, and just ride the trend with a bunch of positions with the trend. I mean, that's the fastest way of growing the account. I don't know. And like I said, the other way of growing the account would be a one big, huge lot. And yes, you can do a $500 lot right away with $100,000 of LMFX. And I think you can probably push close to $1,000 lot on one bet. I did try 600. They let me. I did try 750, and so, but that's just one position. But then you're talking about a big difference from going from $100 bet versus a $700 bet. You're gaining 7 times the profit. So, like I said, I'm just guessing that the pound will drop back to 127. If it drops, we got about 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours and 39 minutes left to guess for tonight before they shut it off around 2 in the morning. I think, yeah, 3 in the morning they'll shut it off. So, I'm just be playing with these 2 demo accounts tonight until Coinbase fixes their processing system so I can get more Bitcoins and then transfer. And I'll be starting out with, I think, I was gonna say 25, but I think I might go with 30 or 40, depending on what I really want to start with. So I haven't really made that decision. You saw the 2 deposits that I had in there already, so it was like $17 and $10, like 27 already. So we'll see how much I put in, and I mean, there's a bunch of brokers out there to take a look at. And like I said, I mean, I would like to see someone else do their own pros and cons on which brokers they think are good and which brokers are awesome, and why they choose those brokers, and what they expect, and what can you expect out of it. And so the best way to do it, to know which broker you want to do, is you just gotta choose one and put real money in there, not a whole lot of money, $100, and then play with it and see how serious you want to stay with that broker. That's all it comes down to. Am I gonna go back to Trader's Way? I'll never go back to Trader's Way. I'll tell you that right now. I'll never go back to Trader's Way. No way. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. I already told you why I'll never go back to Trader's Way. And so, I think that's all I got. I mean, buy USDJPY, sell gold. I wouldn't be surprised if the pound's gonna drop, then obviously euro's gonna drop. I think Australia and New Zealand is dropping too. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I had my, yep. So you can see those. I have my, it's not much. I mean, this is just on the small account. How USDK is starting to climb back up. New Zealand, Australia is dropping back. New Zealand has dropped the most. That 2 cent turned into almost $9, so you can tell New Zealand dropped the most. Euro and pound is slowly dropping back, and so that's all I got for you guys. I mean, like I said, I mean, I really wish I would like to see some of everyone else's videos as well. I mean, I appreciate you guys following. I appreciate you guys subscribing and watching me, what I do. And like I said in the beginning, this is just like a diary for me, just to backtrack on what I did wrong, what I did right, what can I improve, what I can do to make my trading style better. And so, like I said, I'm not doing this just to send signals to you guys. I'm not whatsoever. Like I said, when I release the video, anything can happen. Anything can reverse on you. And like I said, look at the 4-hour, look at the daily chart. And like I said, I used 3 different indicators on top, 3 different indicators on the bottom. So I hope you guys have a great night and catch a lot of tips, and